Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming!
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Good evening, Fremont County. This is Marshall Whitaker, Executive Director of Injury Prevention Resources, joined by my baseball broadcasting partner, Andrew Garcia. And we are here at Roy Peck Field for Senior Night as the Riverton Raiders prepare to take on the Lander Legends in what can only be described as a local loving rivalry. We are looking forward to the action. How are we doing tonight, Andrew?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing yourself?
Oh, man, it's been a great day, and we are looking forward to some excellent baseball action. As we said, it is senior night, and so we are going to have senior recognition starting up here in just a couple of moments. But first, I want to throw out just a couple of quick ads, and then we will be back for senior recognitions and the start of tonight's baseball action.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving Central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Back from ads here in Roy Peck Riverton Raider Field. Beautiful day out here, very sunny. Let me get the official weather up here. It's currently 78 degrees here in Riverton, Wyoming. Perfect weather for baseball here tonight. Beginning with senior recognition first. We're gonna get that headed your way first.
Y'all hear me? All right, there we go. So we are ready to roll with our first senior recognition, number 19, Bo Anderson.
First senior up, Bo Anderson.
Shortstop, pitcher, and catcher. He is being escorted to the field by his mom, Kelly, his dad, C.W. We are his grandpa, Claire.
Bo Anderson plays pitcher, shortstop, and catcher.
Jordan L.
Being escorted by his mom, his father, and his sister.
His favorite baseball memory, embarrassing moment, or proudest achievement was last year when they beat Evanston bad to go to state. He wants to thank his dad for pushing him and all of his coaches, Stephen, Eric, for always pushing him to be his best. His future plans are to go to Western Nebraska Community College to play baseball. And he wants to thank all of his family, friends for always supporting him. His greatest reflection is that in baseball he learned how to deal with failure and to keep going after that failure on to success. Congratulations to Bo Anderson.
So Bo Anderson was the first senior recognized here, escorted by his parents, his mother Kelly, his father, and his grandpa, and his sister. His favorite baseball memory is last year when they beat Evanston bad to go to state. So a cool memory for Bo Anderson there. And then his influences, he wants to thank his dad for always pushing him, and all his coaches, Stephen and Eric, for always pushing him to be his best. So, and his future plan is to go to Western Nebraska Community College to play some ball over there. So he wants to thank everybody, to all his family and friends, for always supporting him. And his reflection, how to deal with all failures and to keep going after every fail. So kind of some good advice from senior Bo Anderson, who plays shortstop, pitcher, and catcher, number 19, Bo Anderson.
He wants to thank his teammates for always being supportive. And from baseball,
kind of cool thing here that we have here, 4 seniors for the Riverton Raiders.
Ladies and gentlemen, 00, Braden Baker.
And the next senior up for the Riverton Raiders is Braden Baker, number 00. He's a pitcher and plays first base, escorted by his mother and his dad, Eric and Nikki Baker, and his brother, Evan. His favorite baseball memory was sweeping Evanston in playoff games to make it to state last season, similar to Bo Anderson's favorite memory. And then his influence, his dad, because he has been there throughout his baseball career. So the father's being recognized here for the first 2 seniors. And then his future plans is to play baseball at Northeast Community College in Nebraska, similar.
Steven dove into the back seat.
Oh, no, sorry. Bo Anderson plans to go to Western Nebraska, and now Braden Baker plans to play college baseball at Northeast Community College in Nebraska. He would like to thank his parents for always being there for him, and Coach Steve for teaching him his ways, and his teammates for always being supportive throughout his career. And his reflection, baseball has taught, and it is okay to fail and learn from your mistakes.
And he wants to thank his mom and dad for supporting him. And
so far, the first 2 senior recognized, Bo Anderson and Braden Baker, number 19, Bo Anderson, 00, and Braden Baker. So 2 more seniors to go still here for the Raiders before we get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 13, senior Jamison Spradlin.
Next senior on the board is Jamison Spradlin, number 13.
And last but certainly not least,
number
21,
Jay and Christian
Yates,
escorting him. And so his favorite baseball memory when Steven dove into the basket. Oh no, sorry, into the back seat. Sorry, I can hardly read this. Oh, and to go beat up Addison. So kind of a little brotherly, friendly moment there. And his influences, his coach Steve, had the biggest impact on him by developing him into the player he is today. And his future plans, we have a new one, is to be joining the U.S. Marine Corps. So that is definitely cool. Good for Jamison. And he would like to thank his mother and his dad for supporting him and always keeping him and his head up after a bad game. So, and his reflection, listen to Steve, his head coach. Baseball is a mental game. Shake it off, and move on to the next play. So next play mentality kind of goes on for a lot of sports and a lot of really things in life.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 21 outfielder.
We have one more senior.
Let's give all of our seniors one more big round of applause.
Number 21, Paxton Yates. Number 21, Paxton Yates, the last senior recognized here for senior night. He was escorted by Braden and, I believe that is Taden Yates and Tennessee Yates. His favorite baseball memory, hanging out with the team in Miles City and watching scary movies. His influences was Coach Baker, and his future plans to play football and pursue a doctorate of physical therapy at, I can't see what that says. Adams State University. And then he would love to thank God first, Snoop Dogg and his family and friends. And his reflection is discipline and patience, and the importance of a good work. Good work. So, good, quick little senior recognition here, and a beautiful day, really, for baseball. So we're gonna head to quickly to ads, and we're gonna be right back with some baseball.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover. All right, and we are back, I think.
Oh, sorry, no. Okay,
all right, we are back, and we are excited for what we're looking at ahead of us, as we are getting ready for this epic Fremont County clash between the Riverton Raiders and the Lander Legends. Lead off, number 6. And so, Andrew, as we get ready to play ball here, what do you want to see tonight as you get a chance to see both of these teams for the first time?
Some good baseball. You know, I think that's what everybody comes here to see, and especially on a senior night. This is a big night for the seniors, and then obviously the teammates would love to step up and play good for their seniors. So good baseball and kind of just a good environment. I see the stands are pretty close to full here, so definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, every time Riverton and Lander get together, you can always count on the fact that there's going to be fans that show up, a lot of energy, a lot of intensity. And as they're going through our starting lineups here over the PA system, you have the opportunity to see some of these guys getting out here. For Lander, they're going to run out there with Mowry, Oland, Bush, Kramer, Troops, Eagle, Kemp, Watton, Humphreys. And then for Riverton tonight, we're going to run a familiar lineup. We've got Hikola, we've got Baker and Anderson, Trujillo, Spradlin, Martin, Yates, and then the two Jevneys will be on the field as well at the same time together. So we're going to have a good time tonight. They play good ball. They play with a lot of energy. When they're on, Riverton's hard to beat. They play well. They pitch well. They do a good job of not making crucial mistakes. But the one thing that I noticed in the one game, in the doubleheader that I called a couple of weeks ago, is we just had a little bit of wildness, and we had to be careful about that. We're going to kick it out as we prepare for the national anthem, and we will be back with the action after this.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1-gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1-gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project, artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are back, and we are ready for action. So, Andrew, as you get a chance to take a look at the warm-ups here, you're going to see on the mound for Riverton tonight, number 21, Paxton Yates, here on senior night. Now, Yates can get the ball up there. He's definitely got an arm and got a lot of good speed. But as you watch his warm-ups, you're going to see some of what can make pitchers or batters a little intimidated when he's on the mound.
And you could just feel the energy as well. Like, it's senior night, everybody is excited for this night. You know, it's going to be a fun night. You can feel the energy from this Riverton team and also the crowd. So also, you know, I'm going to say the crowd is going to feed into what's going to happen tonight as well. Kind of just similar to any other sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And so that high energy is going to be the thing you got to watch out for. Paxton can get a little wild, and when he's throwing it in at about 86, between 86 and 90, when his control looks a little shaky, you start to see the batters get a little nervous.
Yeah, I can bet.
And so going down, and we are fixing to be ready for the first batter of the game. And so that's going to be Maury for Lander. And so the umpire cleans the plate. We've got the last here on the mound, and we are fixing to be ready for the first pitch. All right, and so Maury steps into the box, ready for the first pitch. Let's see if he's taken. Let's see if he's swinging away. So, first pitch in, and it is low and outside for ball one.
Had a quick timer right there, fixed third base.
Yeah, absolutely.
Second pitch a little too low for that one, so the second ball here for Yates, kind of warming up, getting himself into the game. Kind of see that one's also a little far too right.
Yeah, Paxton's definitely reaching kind of far out of field at the moment, but you know, early on, and a couple of weeks ago when I watched them, early in the game, early in the count, they were a little bit outside. But there he goes, takes that one and puts it right in there on the 3-0 count. Brings it to the 3-1. It's a hitter's favorite count right there. Nice movement on that one.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss for strike two. So one thing Yates has is really good movement late on his pitches.
A little too high.
And so there's one, no outs, a runner on. This leadoff man reaches on a walk.
Number 17 is William Oland.
Coming into the bat at this time is William Oland. Oland is a good hitter. Oland's a good athlete all around. And so if they make a mistake with him, this can easily turn into a moving the runner over situation. And that one's low and away.
There's the hit on cue.
Right to the center fielder, 4 and out. And so it is 1 out. One on.
Brings up number 34, Jacob Bush.
So 1 out, 1 on as Bush steps in. Bush will be the first lefty that we see step up to the plate in this game. Mallory gets small lead over at first. And he is going. Bush takes a heck of a cut at that one, knocks it foul, and Mallory will go back to first base.
A lot of power behind that hit.
Yeah, he definitely saw one he liked, and he put a nice hit on it. He just knocked it a little bit foul to the left side. There's the pickoff attempt over to Mallory. Just try to keep him a little close. After you do the hit and run, want to make sure they don't let him get too far off of the bag. So he didn't have a huge lead last time. Inside. So it's a 1-1 count.
Almost hit the third base coach.
Yeah, I would not be putting my arm down in front of that without a glove.
Absolutely not.
It's a brave man. So 1-2, way inside ball, got hit. So hit batsman. So we now have runners on first and second. 1 out, number 11, Kramer coming to the plate. Kramer's another lefty. There's a runner in scoring position.
Another close one.
That was way inside. That was very close. If I was a lefty, I would definitely be keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
That one was inside as well. Definitely inside on that one. Comes around, and it's going to get past the first baseman. It is going into right field. Runner is making a break for home. He will score. Mallory's in at first. Runners now on second and third with 1 out.
Number 5, Gage Tubes.
And a 1-0 lead.
Good start.
Yeah, definitely a nice piece of hitting there. The first baseman was playing up a little bit, and that prevented him from being able to get to the ball. And so in comes Troops, and he looks at ball 1. 1-0 count. Runners on second and third, 1 out. That one gets away, and it looks like the runner from third is going to score. Runner from second will move to third, and it is now 2-0 Lander. Runner on third, 2-0 count. Yates is having a little bit of trouble settling in, and
that's a good one.
Yeah, that had nice movement on it. Always nice to see a pitch you think you can hit, and then all of a sudden it gets away from you.
Oh, here we go. That's a strikeout.
And that brings us to 2 outs in the inning. So 2 outs, runner on third as Eagle comes to the plate. So that one starts outside. Nice hit on that one to the third baseman. Third baseman throws across the diamond.
Perfect.
Good stretch at first. And that ends the inning. 2 runs.
Perfect play right there.
Yeah, and we move to the bottom half of the inning. as Lander comes to the field. As we get to this break in the action, I want to remind everyone, the average text takes 5 seconds to send. In 5 seconds, you will travel the length from home base, or from home plate around the base paths, back to score in that 5 seconds of travel going 55 miles an hour. That is too far to travel, not watching the road. Make sure that you are being safe on the roadways. Don't text and drive. This message brought to you by the Wyoming Department of Transportation's Buckle Up for Life campaign and Injury Prevention Resources. So, Andrew, you saw the first half here. What did you see that kind of made you think? What impressed you?
Lander came out aggressive. You know, as the opposing team on every senior night, every sport, you want to go out there and spoil it. And so, you know, now Riverton has a chance to come over here and get up on the score, kind of get a first impression of what now the pitcher's going to bring. So, always first inning kind of I feel like is a warm up to the game, you know. And so, like I said, Lander came out aggressive, and it's up to Riverton now to come and hit just harder.
Yep, got to match that aggression, and you know they've got some guys up here that can do that early. I think as we see what Lander brings to the table on the mound, hopefully we're going to see what Riverton can do to reach out and really advance their efforts. They talked about some of their fondest memories from the seniors was going to state last year. You know, they brought most of that team back, so the ability to win is there. The experience winning is there. Still trying to bring some of those things together, it looks like. But I do think that there is a lot of momentum and a lot of opportunity to get there as we are wrapping up the warm-up pitches and getting ready to let Heikkila get up in there and take his cuts.
And also another thing with experience is a lot of these kids have played football together. They played basketball together. You know, they were both seasons were very successful for Riverton, so they have the winning experience, the winning mentality. And now for baseball, it's kind of a positive thing. You have both sports. Now you carry into baseball, and you have the winning experience you could carry on into this sport.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Leading up for your Riverton Raiders, number 37, Coulter Heikkila.
So Coulter Heikkila getting ready to step in as Riverton's leadoff batter, preparing to take his cuts. On the mound for Lander is number 17, William Oland. And so first pitch is a ball. So there is a 1-0 count.
Whoa.
That one floated in a little bit. Coulter got a nice cut on it, just foul down the right field side. Yeah. Yeah, I think about that every time I park out there. It's okay, is this going to be the night they hit my vehicle? And the one just comes a strike.
That one was a little outside.
Definitely had some movement there to the outside of the plate. That one was high. So it's a 2-2 count. Nobody on, nobody out for Riverton's leadoff batter. Coulter Heikkila steps in. Got a nice look at that one, just a little behind it. If he'd have had that one squared up just a touch more, he would have had that ready. Olin flicks it out there, and Heikkila, just a nice little one just outside the second baseman's reach.
He's going to go to second.
Little slow on the recovery, and as in at second base with a double.
Nice play.
Absolutely, a heads-up play by Heikkila there.
Heads-up base running by Heikkila brings up number 00, Braden Baker.
Had the opportunity there to just keep going, realized they were a little slow picking it up, and he didn't slow up a bit. Braden Baker steps in as he is set to try to pick up the runner from second. Outside pitch, called a ball. 1-0 count, runner on second, no outs. Baker was taken all the way on that one. I think he's going to make Olin throw a strike to him. He's not going to give him any gifts.
Ooh, that was scary.
That one will definitely get you leaning back because that one was way inside. There he goes. He draws a walk on 4 straight pitches. And so Heikela is on second. Baker is on first.
Bo Anderson.
As Bo Anderson steps up to the plate. Senior Bo Anderson is a Riverton hero here on the baseball diamond. And he is set to see if he can do more to keep this rally moving forward.
Heck of an athlete.
Yeah,
Tell you that.
Bo's a multi-sport athlete and good at all of them.
I'll tell you, I believe when I played in the Little Leagues over down on the other side of town, I had Bo Anderson on my team, and I do believe his father was the head coach of that team. So I stopped playing baseball a long time ago. But
there you go. That one's up. Bo got in front of it on that one. Put it in a nice place. They could not make the catch.
Watch the ball.
So
that's going.
Got over the second baseman, but because of just how that was played, the runners really weren't able to maximize that on the hit and run. But as a result, we got bases loaded. Bo Anderson with a base hit to the outfield.
For number 14. Addison Trujillo.
And Addison Trujillo steps up in the cleanup role. This is what they design it for. Bases loaded, no outs, and an RBI machine at the plate. And so first pitch is the first called strike in about 7 pitches for Oland. Oh, Addison was in front of that one, took just a little bit off of it, and Addison was looking for speed and got off speed on that one. Just outside, tried to get Addison to chase. Like a high-hanging curve.
And there goes my car.
Absolutely. As our PA announcer has a little fun
I was
with
like,
the
what
crowd.
the heck?
We're at a 2-2 count as that one was low and outside. Trujillo keeping it real. Steps in. Oh, takes a monster
Just
cut,
missed.
but is not able to get a hold of it as that one gets away from him for strike 3.
Raiders number 13, Jamison Spradlin.
So coming to the plate now, Jamison Spradlin. Jamo steps in to see if he can pick up the runner from third. And Spradlin watches strike 1. 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the first. Lander leading 2-0. Oh, Spradlin gets a nice little touch on it. It's going to be hard to catch. It's in that same no man's land.
No good.
Second baseman is not able to come up with it. Runner scores.
Puts Riverton on the board for the first time tonight.
Raiders are on the board now. Bases loaded for number 33, Braden Martin.
Bases loaded. Braden Martin coming to the plate now. As Spradlin picked up the runner from third, everyone advanced over. Martin steps in, gets a nice cut on one, but he is not able to touch it as it is strike 1. Wild pitch goes through, and there is another run in.
Number So puts Riverton on the board for the second time. We now have a tie game here at the bottom of the first inning. Count is 1-1.
I don't know. Let me look at my bank account here in a second, and I will text you back. Okay, sorry. I thought it was an emergency. I'm live on the air.
And a little bit too high for the batter. Count goes 2-1. And a little too far right. Count is now 3-1 here. Runners on second and third. Pitch is out and a little too far to the right again, so this will be a walk. The final count being 4-1. So now, once again, for the Raiders, bases are loaded. For the Raiders.
All right. So with that walk, bases are loaded. 2-2 game. 1 out.
And swung a little low.
Paxton Yates steps to the plate. Yeah, swung a little low on that one. Pax is a tall dude.
He is. Good pitch, good hit.
They're not able to make the play at second. Runner is safe. That is 2 runs that are in as the ball comes back to the infield, and Riverton is now up 4-2 on the throwing error. The middle infield for Lander has had a tough time. They've had a couple of fly balls that have dropped. That one there on that play. Gonna have to come together and have a little conference at the pitcher's mound.
Don't really blame them. The little errors that they've had is the reason they're down 2 right now.
Yeah,
the reason that the Raiders have really any scores at all.
Yeah, they should have had 2 fly ball outs that got away from them. That play right there, I mean, they've had opportunity, and right now they're looking at 3 errors in the first inning that's translated into really all 4 runs.
Number 24, Landon Jevney.
As Landon Jevney steps into the plate, we're going to see what comes out of the conference from the pitcher's mound and see what happens. 1 out, runners on first and third, and the first pitch is a called strike to Jevney. So Jevney gets a nice swing on that one as he goes back and takes a shot at the Injury Prevention Resources Highway Patrol crash car. And I don't know if he hit us, but he definitely did his best on that one. Two, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jevney steps in. Has a nice swing on that one. It's a 2-strike call. Gets away. And so on the wild pitch, the runners do advance. Jevney is out. He will not get credit for the RBI, but
Cam Jevney.
He might have earned it on that one.
We'll give him credit for that one.
There you go. All right, and now Cam Jevney steps up as Cam gets ready to swing. And strike 1 is called. 1 on, 2 out. Jevney at the plate. And Heikela is on deck if Jevney can reach. Oh,
good pitch.
Jevney got twisted up on that one. Almost had a little bit of a 2-seam fastball feel to that as it broke into the runner.
Well, shoot, I'm going to need you to disregard all of these Ks. Totally fine, and then that was a ball.
caught him on the
The
head.
helmet.
Jevney went to try to turn away from it, but it just managed to catch him.
What they wear helmets for.
That's exactly why they wear the helmets. And so Riverton has batted around as Heikela, who started the game, is back to the plate for his second at bat. We are picking up the baseball.
And the Braves
yes.
are up 2-0 on the Red Sox.
All right. Coulter Heikela steps in. Runners on first and second, 2 out. And the first one is high. Got to be honest, umpiring is only easy when you watch it on TV. When you're sitting there watching it in live action, it is hard to make those calls. Heikela pops it up into right field, shallow right. Second baseman's trying to get there, and it is a foul ball. Everybody put that little box on the screen, and now everybody thinks they can call it. But, you know, it is a tough job figuring out height and where that thing is at, especially when it's zipping in there about 80 miles an hour.
Right.
I don't envy those guys.
Maybe these field umpires a little bit more, but
yeah.
still.
Yeah, I can go do that. I don't know. I don't want to stand there by the pitcher. That just looks like a place where I would get hit. That one's wild and gets away. Runners advance. Move to second and third, and that could come back to haunt him. Yates maybe could have stretched that one home. The pitcher was really late covering. But, you know, they all got up there. He wasn't really sure what he was seeing. And so Yates is at third. Jevney is at second. And we are now looking at a 3-1 count.
All right, Coulter.
This Coulter should get something to put the bat on here. Oh, outside, and it is a walk.
Bases loaded again.
Yep, bases loaded.
The walk brings up 0-0.
Maynard really having a hard time right now.
Yep. Yep, they have had runners on. You know, you can't let outs get away from you. As Baker comes up for his second at bat of the inning. So Baker had a nice shot on it earlier. And he just crushed that one into left field. Left fielder goes back, gets under it.
Oh,
and he does make the catch about 10 feet shy of the wall.
Oh.
And that will bring the inning to a close.
Your Riverton Raiders.
It is 5-2. Riverton leading Lander. Don't go anywhere. Andrew Garcia and Marshall Whitaker here on the call. We will be back after these ads in just a moment.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are back here at Roy Peck Field for the second inning of what should be 9 innings of action. Coming in to pitch here of the second inning for the Raiders is Jamison Spradlin. Jamison, who was recognized on senior night earlier, is looking to join the Marines. Funny part of that is this last year when I was working on Stuff the Bus at Sutherland's, the Marines brought those potential recruits up there. Jamison was one of them, and man, we worked him like a government mule.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
And so he was there in the thick of it. We had a good time that day, and I've enjoyed getting to watch him play this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got to meet him this past weekend. He went to my Shoshone prom.
Nice.
So that was yeah, kind of cool seeing him here now.
All right, and so stepping into the box now for Lander is for 25, Kemp. Kemp gets a nice shot on that one, but a good play there at short. Brings that to an end. One pitch, one out. That's what you like to see. All right, coming up to the plate is Watt.
75 is Charles Watt.
Charles Watt stepping in. Watt's a good-sized young man. And so one thing you'll notice about Spradlin is Spradlin has kind of a three-quarters delivery, so he looks like he is throwing directly at the right-handed batter. And then he snaps it across his body and really does like to get good movement across the right side of the plate or the left side of the plate.
Kind of like it. Looks like kind of a sidearm a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
He brought that one way inside. Watt was looking far and away, and Spradlin come inside on him nicely. Ooh.
He didn't even move. He just
no.
Oh my goodness. no reaction, no nothing. He just stood there.
Charles Watt's got ice water in his veins to stand there and take that one.
Win it.
A 3-2 count.
That's a walk. So Spradlin threw some nice pitches there, but you know what? Just hung in there. Earned a walk. Coming to the plate, Paxton Humphreys, as he is not as statuesque as Watt, but he is definitely looking determined at the plate. Oh. Good cut on that one. Spradlin had some nice movement on that pitch, moving away from the batter. 1-0-1 count, one out, runner on first.
That was a good pitch.
Yeah, there's this Spradlin with that ball's not moving away like that. It has to be bearing down on that right-handed batter. Oh, quick move, just a little far. He had Watt nailed. Spradlin is a heck of a ball player. He can play a lot of different positions. He does a lot of things really well. Watt has a suicide lead. Oh. Spradlin kind of pitched it to the outside just in case Watt was gonna get a little jumpy.
Yeah, he's really getting good one.
Unfortunately for Humphreys, he was totally overmatched in that at bat.
Absolutely.
That first pitch when he threw it inside on him, I think he was like, just get me out of here now.
First pitch intimidation.
So Mowry is back up. He drew a walk in his first plate appearance. Puts a nice swing on that one.
Right there.
But it is caught by the right fielder, and that is 3. That will wrap the inning. We will kick it to some ads, and we will be back for the bottom half of Riverton versus Lander. Riverton leading 5-2. The bottom half of the second inning is coming up.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we are back with the bottom half of the second inning as Riverton comes to bat.
Top of the second for Lander brings up number 19. Senior Bo Anderson.
Bo Anderson steps to the plate
Big
as
hitter.
William Olin moves into his second inning of work. Olin threw over 40 pitches in that first inning as Riverton batted around, brought 11 guys to the plate. And the first pitch of the bottom half of the second inning is a strike. Ooh, high and tight on that one as it's called a ball. 1-1 count, no outs, 5-2 lead, Riverton over Lander. So both teams look like they're settling down a little bit at this point, Andrew, which is a good thing.
Yep.
Anderson drove that one out to left field for an easy double, and he's going to pull back, stay at second, and lead off the inning with a nice shot for the senior on senior night.
Stand-up double brings up number 14, Addison Trujillo.
Addison Trujillo comes to the plate. He is ready to roll as Anderson stands on second base. Anderson got a nice look.
Yeah.
Absolutely uncorked on that one.
A couple feet away from being out there, all the way out there, out the park.
Yeah, there's definitely some power to that gap, and it's a lot of ground for a left fielder to have to cover. I think Olin was trying to show some respect for Anderson's speed and threw that one out, trying to bait him into making a run for third. Trujillo digging in. Anderson goes for third. Anderson is in safe.
Good play.
So inside with the ball. Anderson advances on the stolen base and gives Trujillo an opportunity here to bring him home with any kind of contact. Trujillo lasers that to left field. It's going to get down. Anderson's going to score easily on the base hit.
Base hit brings a run
And
in.
Riverton is up
Bringing up number 13,
6-2.
Jameson Spradlin.
Jamison Spradlin steps up to take his cuts. The Spradlin clan fills up our PA box, and it's always exciting when he comes to the plate because this box is full of energy. So he takes strike one. I don't blame him for looking at that one, Andrew. I mean, Olin's had trouble finding the zone. No reason to take a swing at one you're not going to do anything with.
Good, there you go.
Nice base hit through the left side of the infield. And as a result, we got runners on first and second as Jamison gets a nice single. Puts a runner in scoring position.
Braden Martin.
Martin steps in. So Andrew, how are the accommodations for baseball compared to some of the places we called football this last year?
Can you explain to me what accommodations mean, please?
You know,
just quick.
Kind of the environment in which we get to work.
Absolutely. I think kind of similar. In all honesty, I think it gets pretty loud pretty quickly. You know, in football you have the cowbells though for the big plays. So haven't really heard no cowbell, but it's still really it's still good. It's still a good environment, especially for the Riverton Lander football game. That was a jam-packed game. So.
Absolutely. You know, every time we get Riverton and Lander together, there's a good crowd. There's a lot of energy. The boys all play hard. Man, it's just fun to get to hang out and be a part of that.
Absolutely.
Oh, nice takeoff of that one right there for a strike. So Martin's got to tighten up a little bit. Try to just put the ball in play, keep it moving. Took a Herculean cut at that one, but comes up a little short, and that is the first out of the inning.
Senior.
Don't really blame them. Those were good balls to try and hit.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with taking those swings, but, man, you got to make some contact as Yates steps in and gets ready to take his cuts. Yates uses that open stance as a setup and then pulls his leg in so that he has a kind of a timing dynamic to his swing. There, time is called. Yates wasn't feeling something right there and decided to try to take a little walk on it. There's a passed ball, gets by the catcher. Runners will advance. Runners on second and third, one out, as Yates is going to have an opportunity now to pick up 2 runs with a quality base hit. Spradlin can fly. And so anything that gets on the ground in the outfield is going to pick up 2 runs just about. Oh, and he just lasers that to center field. And Spradlin's going to hold up. Center fielder missed the cutoff man. Had Spradlin been running, he'd have been in at home.
The RBI single brings up number 24, Landon Jevney.
So with 1 out, Jevney's got a chance to pick up an RBI here. Runners on the corners. Anything but a double play should score the run. Landon Jevney is an aggressive swinger. He doesn't stand. He's not going to get cheated in his at-bats. There goes the runner, and he moves to second on defensive indifference. Ooh, Jevney gets a nice cut on that one, but it is his second strike.
Yeah, that's 62.
Riverton's got an arm warming up in the pen. As Jevney faces 2-2 count. Throws that one over his head. We've got a full count. And Jevney gets it up high and tight, tries to fight it off, but it is strike 3.
2 down for number 23, Cam Jevney.
Up comes Cam Jevney, who caught one in the head on his first time up. The hit batsman. Jevney takes a hard swing at that one. Yeah, and Jevney is like his.
Oh, was that a hit?
I think that's going to be a foul ball. I think it came off of the bat. 2-0 count. And he just rung him up. Did you see the movement on that?
That was a good ball.
I'd have been frozen like a statue on that one.
Good ball.
Yeah, and so Olin escapes the inning and the trouble to bring us to the third. So at the top of the third inning, it is 7-2 Raiders leading the Legends. We will be back in just a moment after we pay a few bills with a word from our sponsors.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
All right, and we are back as we have a new pitcher, Bo Anderson, the third senior of the night to take the mound for the Riverton Raiders. Jamison Spradlin moves over to third base. And we are going to see what the action looks like as Lander gets ready to step in and take their cuts, as William Olin gets ready to come in and bat. So what do you think so far, Andrew? What have you seen?
So Lander came out with great energy in that first inning, but it's kind of disappeared since then. Troubles in the outfield, and last time, they struck out fast. So Riverton, like we mentioned, picked up with their energy as well. So now they're in a good spot here in the third inning.
All right. So the first pitch by Bo Anderson is a strike on Oland. As we get ready to see what happens here as we sit our third senior on senior night in the third inning on the mound. Olin got a nice piece of that one, but drove it back foul. And it is an 0-2 count early, just like you said. They were trying to swing it, but they struck out, jumped on some poor pitches to try to hit in the last inning. And the troubles continue.
Yeah, I was going to say, there we go. Once again, another strikeout.
And so coming to the mound now, or coming to bat now, is number 34, Bush.
Number 34 is Bush.
First inning, Bush did a nice job of turning on one. And so sees the ball well and tends to be able to drive it with some authority. We'll see what he does here with Anderson. Oh, looked like he might be trying to give him a knee replacement surgery right there.
Keep it on his toes. That's his box.
Nice cut on that one. Drove it into the dirt foul, but definitely took a nice cut. Had good view of what he was seeing. We are looking at the 3-1 count. I don't know if Bo needs to give him anything to hit here. There's the walk. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As I said, he squares up really nicely.
Brings up number 11.
I'm old enough to remember watching Barry Bonds, and they just walk him. Sometimes that's the best thing to do.
Prevent anything else from happening.
Kramer steps in and takes the ball there. Bo had nice movement on that one. Oh, Bo makes a nice play on that. Throw to second. They're not going to turn the two, but they got the lead runner, and that's exactly how that play's drawn up. Mariano Rivera could have made that throw in 2001. The Yankees would have won the series.
Number 5, Gage Stoops.
All right. Far outside pitch there as Troops digs in. The 1-0 count, runner on first.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, that one moved beautifully. I will say this as well, Jevney's doing a nice job of framing some of those pitches as well. They might be a little outside, but, man, he's not moving that glove, and he's making it look nice.
Perfect.
Anderson worked that inside part of the plate after working the outside the entire last at bat. Pickoff throw over to first. The runner is safe. Anderson just wants him to know, I haven't forgotten you're over there. Just a little low. Brings it to the 2-2 count. 2 outs with a runner on first. 7-2 lead, Riverton over Lander. Ooh, and that one come in on him a little tighter than that last one did. And he lets him off the hook with the walk. It's coming to the plate, Eagle. Eagle with a chance to close this gap. Runners on second, runner on first. Anderson with a nice pitch on the outside corner.
Ooh.
I would not want to be standing that close to some of those pitches.
Absolutely not. I feel like I'd be the type of guy like you're gonna have to back up, but then I'm gonna accidentally step into it instead of accidentally back out because I'm so scared and just get drilled in the rib cage or something.
Absolutely. The hardest thing in sports to do is hit a baseball, but I gotta tell you, sometimes the hardest thing to deal with is getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
That one's on the ground. It has gone foul.
Good job, J-Mo.
And that was good. Jamison could have charged that a little faster, but I don't think he'd have got the runner. So letting that one kind of roll foul turns out to be the best option for everybody.
How long are they going to stay white? Yeah. Exactly. We're going to enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
All right, as Eagle steps back in. 2-2 count. Anderson brings it to the plate. Ball comes right back at him, and Anderson grabs it, throws him out at first, and that is the inning.
Good play. He kind of just grabbed it and walked with the ball for a second. That was a good play. He knew he had the time.
That's it. Nothing wrong with taking your time, making sure that you make the right play on that one. And so we get a little bit of trouble, a couple of runners on, but Anderson gets out of it, and that is 3 outs as we flip back around to the Riverton side of the inning. So it looks like Coach is running his seniors through the through the pitcher's mound here on senior night as Lander looks to make a pitching change. They have brought in, it looks like
34.
number 34, so that is Bush. Bush is coming to the mound. The big lefty.
Looks like 18 went to 1. 16.
16 is at 3. Yep. That's 3.
And so in his warm-ups, Bush is around the plate.
34. Yep.
And I say that, and he throws a wild pitch. Story of my life. So we'll take a moment right here to remind you that buckle up. Every trip, every time, no matter how far, most accidents happen within 2 miles of the home. Now, some people say, well, that's because that's where you do the driving. Yes, but it's also what's most familiar. But just because it's familiar doesn't make it safe. Make sure that you are being safe every time. Buckle up. Brought to you by the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. So as Riverton starts their third trip through the lineup, they're going to get a look at this new pitcher.
For your Raiders, top of the lineup, number 37, Coulter Hakala.
Coulter Hakala gets ready to start. The man who led the game off leads off the third inning as we see where Riverton takes it from here. The first 2 innings, Riverton has averaged 9 hitters per inning. First pitch was just outside.
Now listen here, lady.
Hakala turns on that one, blasts it to the shortstop. Shortstop catches it just at the grass, and he is not able to make the throw as Hakala has an infield base hit.
Not an easy throw to make from where he was at to first base. He almost got it there in time.
Yeah, that is a long way to throw a baseball. And so he made a nice play on that, grabbed it backhanded, and, sent it across the diamond. As Baker steps in to take his cuts, Hakala's got a good-sized lead over at first. Outside pitch. Nice pickoff throw back over to first. Can't let Hakala get too much room. Coulter can take off and take second. And Hakala goes. High pitch. There is no throw to make as Hakala takes second base after the pickoff on the very next pitch. And so Baker is digging in. Hakala is taking his lead. And there is now a wild pitch high and inside as Hakala is going to make a move to third. So we are now 3 pitches into the second batsman, and the runner that was on first is now standing on third. Lander has just struggled to play sound fundamental ball. They've made some good plays. They've done some good pitching, but they just have not been able to get outs where they needed them without mistakes. And so on the 3-0 count, we have our first strike.
Especially 3 and 1. 3 and 2.
Now we're at a 3-2 full count. Baker has a chance to bring the runner in from third. We went from what could be a double play situation to an RBI situation. Ooh. Baker got a nice touch on that one. Drove it foul. Baker flicks it up to the second baseman. The runner will score. Second baseman bobbles it.
Oh,
But
and they call him out.
they did get Baker out at first. So Baker drives in the run and does exactly what he's supposed to do when you're the number 2 hitter in the lineup.
The RBI brings up number 19, Bo Anderson.
Bo Anderson steps up to the plate. Base is empty. 1 out. 1 run in for the inning. 8-2 lead. Whew, when that one was up there to meet him. Bush throws one outside for the second pitch, 2-0 count. Anderson, who absolutely crushed one in his last at bat, out to left field for a stand-up double and later scored a run. He's now looking at a 3-0 count. What do you think? You think they let him swing away here if he sees something he likes?
Kind of similar to what you said earlier. Might as well, if I was Lander, I'd just let him walk, especially what he did to you last time.
Kind of feel the same way. And there it is.
Oh, they call a strike on that one.
Oh, my goodness.
We all of us up here thought that was a walk.
Yeah, we were already marking it, but you know, the M's got a better view of that than I do. I'm definitely at a slanted perspective. Whoo, and that one there, he got him to get up underneath of it. Heads up. I always think if I get hit by a foul ball, I should get a free burger. That's kind of my feel. Of course, as good as the burgers are here, I might be diving in front of the foul ball for one. You never know. You got a piece of it. And at this point, Bush is up to his 15th pitch on his.
Still kind of sitting on that questionable first strike. From up here, of course, obviously, like you said, you got a better view of it, but we all up here thought it was a walk.
Thought that was a walk. Yeah, it's kind of a tough deal when you get to that point. You still got a piece of it. Bo is continuing to fight in there. Now, usually your leadoff guy's job is to see as many pitches as you can on a guy. But at this point, I think Anderson's seen everything Bush can throw at him. Oh, Bo got a nice swing on that one, drove it to the shortstop. There ain't no way he's throwing that one out from there. He might as well be trying to make that throw from down at the Dairy Queen as far as that ball get across the infield to him. And so Anderson gets to first.
The single brings up number 14, Addison Trujillo.
Fights it off, earns it, and brings Trujillo to the plate. Trujillo has left a small village on the base paths today as he's kind of struggled to really kind of get around on it. In his third at bat, he may have a chance to do that right here. As he takes strike one, looking. Quick pick off there. Just wanted to invite Anderson to know that he hadn't forgot him. Anderson now has a suicide lead over at first. Gets back just in time.
They're really good at that.
Definitely in the pitcher's head, it looks like.
Cat and mouse.
Yeah. Anderson goes. They pitch out. It isn't going to matter.
Good play.
And Anderson takes second.
Ball did hit him a little bit. Perhaps that's what it could be, hopefully.
Just as he went into the slide, I think the ball hit him and on the bounce. And I don't care who you are. I don't care how far they threw it. It still hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as my dad would have said, rub a little dirt on it, son, and get back out there.
Thank you, Les, thank you.
Oh, and strike call on Trujillo. He is definitely calling that outside strike. These boys are going to have to protect that side of the plate. I almost think as far as Anderson has gotten from second, he's thinking about third. They do the attempt to pick him off.
That's a hard throw to make if you're the pitcher.
Yeah.
You got to make a whole 180 turn.
Yeah, throwing a guy out at second that way on a pickoff is just not easy.
Probably similar to like throwing across your body in football.
I would think so. High pitch there, almost like he thought that Anderson was going to make a break for it. I don't know, after taking that shot to the leg with the ball, I don't know what Anderson's speed's going to feel like. But he is literally halfway down the second base line at the time the pitch is being released at this point. And Trujillo earns the walk, as I really think Bush was focusing way more on Anderson than he was on Trujillo at the plate. And now Jamison Spradlin comes to the plate, and J-Mo has an excellent opportunity to extend this lead. So Spradlin can run, Spradlin can put contact on the ball, Spradlin can drive it. So he would be hard to double up.
J-Mo.
And there goes Anderson going to third. And he is in standing up on the steal.
All this talk about burgers got me hungry, man.
Oh, I hear you. Well, I'm telling you, man, this is the best place in town to eat. If you're hanging around Riverton and wondering what to do for dinner tonight, come on down to the baseball field. And so it is the 1-1 count. Runners on first and third as Spradlin gets set. Pushes it to the 2-1. Base runners are driving Bush crazy.
Got one on both the corners, and yeah, he keeps looking at back and forth at him.
Yeah, they are definitely working him over. Good focus to get that strike over the plate.
Aggressive.
Seemed unfazed about the runners on bases.
Come on, J-Mo!
Delivered a good ball there.
Absolutely. That's what he's got to do, just focus on the pitcher, and suddenly the runner from first just takes off for second.
Awesome play.
Yeah, put the pitcher in a tough jam. I mean, he didn't really do anything. His fielder was late making the break, and the runner on third made him hesitate. So now runners on second and third.
Definitely in his head a little bit now.
Definitely. High for a 3-2 count, 1 out. Here in the inning. Runners on second and third.
Oh.
And so Spradlin strikes out looking on what would be a questionable call, and on the drop, he is thrown out at first. So runners on second and third as Martin comes to the plate.
Number 33, Braden Martin.
So 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Opportunity for Martin to drive in 2 with a good shot. and extend this 8-2 lead for the Raiders. Martin with a nice cut on that one, but not much in the way of contact. Bush is definitely struggling to get that inside strike down. Oh, pulled a little off on the outside there, and Martin got in front of it. Ball gets away, and Anderson's making a break for home and will score. Trujillo makes it over to third. Passed ball on that one. Catcher just wasn't able to get in front of it to block it, and it got passed through him. That would be the third run that is scored on a passed ball in this game. And that is going to be strike three as Martin goes down looking. But Riverton picks up another couple of runs and now leads 9-2. We will be back with our coverage of the Raiders versus the Lander Legends here on Senior Night at Roy Peck Field after these messages.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does.
Well, we're back as I accidentally cut off the man therapy commercial. But we've got a couple of exchanges to talk about as we've got Braden Baker taking the mound as our fourth senior of the night. Taking the mound, Bo Anderson moves to catcher, and the Jevney boys have moved to the corner outfield spot. And then we also have moved Martin over to first base. So a lot of action there as we get ready for Kemp at the bat.
Baker's first pitch and the batter swings, so that's a strike for that one. As you mentioned while we were in break, he is a hard thrower, and that first pitch showed it. Second pitch, batter gets some contact, and that goes out, foul ball. So Kemp, the batter, 0-2. That one a little outside for Braden Baker. 1-2. Baker recovering from an knee injury he suffered in a game. I believe we were in Torrington for that one. And that is another fast pitch. I swear I heard the ball from up here.
Yeah.
I swear I heard it. Count us 2-2.
He's definitely the hardest thrower we've seen tonight.
And that one's a little low, so two good pitches to start it off, and kind of haven't been able to line it up over the plate. And that's a swing and a miss, so that's a strikeout.
Yeah, that one definitely tailed away from the batter. It looked like he had it lined up really nicely, and it just kept moving away from him.
Good movement from the ball thrown by Braden Baker. So then we have Watt up to bat for Lander.
We watched Charlie Watt stare down some tough pitches in his last at bat to earn his walk.
No reaction at all. That one's a little low for Baker. Watt, who had a ball about an inch away from his face, didn't even flinch at all last time around. Good ball by Braden Baker. That's a strike right over the middle of the plate. Count is 1-1. Good weather. All sun, hardly any clouds here. And that's a swing and a miss, so net count is now 1-2. Braden Baker looking to get the strikeout on this pitch here. And that's a foul, but it got Watt going first. That's an out. Good play by the Riverton Raiders on that one, so that's the second out already.
Now Watt made a nice swing at it. The ball got away, but Anderson was definitely able to get moving and get that. Now, we talked about Watt's unflinchingness in his last at bat. Now we have Humphreys coming up, and Humphreys, he looked terrified after an inside pitch in the last at bat.
Can't really blame him.
No.
And this is just as if, oh, he got a good swing on that one, but a good ball by Braden Baker is, as you mentioned,
Humphreys.
Humphreys was scared, and this Braden Baker can throw even harder than the last batter.
So I look at Humphreys, and here's the thing, you get those jitters out with that first early pitch, that one right up at the face, and then, you can kind of get that fearless feel.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of standing in that plate now like he's ready to take some cuts.
That's a strike. The theme of this game when Riverton is on the mound is they get quick strikeouts, and that's also why Lander's still down 9-2. They haven't made any contact with any ball whatsoever. With all four seniors able to pitch here on senior night. And that's a strikeout right on cue. So That's another strikeout for the Riverton Raiders in the top of the fourth, heading into the bottom of the fourth, where Riverton will come out to bat. We'll be right back with that right after these breaks.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Back from ads here with Paxton Yates up to bat at the bottom of the fourth for the Riverton Raiders, up 9-2. And you know, this umpire really loves that the outside box for that strike zone. He's been calling it all night.
Yeah, when they're calling it, you're going to have to start protecting it. I don't care what you see. If he's going to call that as a strike, you got to swing at it.
That one a little low and bounces to the back of the gate, so count is 1-1.
That one was not able to be called a strike on that outside.
Absolutely not. Touched the ground before it even made it to the box. Get some contact on it. Oh, near the dugout. Saw a couple of Raiders kind of flinch and duck their head down a little bit.
Absolutely. The guy warming up in the bullpen, he was definitely keeping an eye out on that one.
Count is 1-2. That one a little too high for Bush, so 2-2.
He released that just a little high to get it down where he needed it to be.
Yates. No swing. Count is 3-2 for the Raiders. Yates makes contact with it. That's a foul.
So Bush has done a good job here of mixing up his speed and his location, but his release point looks like it gets a little sloppy after he goes low and then high, keeping him out of the zone.
Bush winds up, and that's more contact from Yates, and that's down left side of the field, and they catch it, so that's an out for the Raiders.
That is the first time they've gotten the leadoff man out in this game.
Next up to bat for your Raiders, number 24, Landon Jevney.
Next up to bat is Landon Jevney. And as you mentioned, that is the first time they've caught a fly ball all night. And, you know, those errors have led to why they're in such a deep of a hole.
Yeah. I mean, they've got pitchers with a very low ERA, but the error doesn't make a difference on the scoreboard.
As the first pitch for Bush is a strike. Second one a little too high. 1-1 is the count.
Yeah, the strike zone between Paxton Yates and Landon Jevney is probably about a foot shorter. So that's a tough adjustment.
That one's a little too low. Something I noticed with Bush and his pitches, they're either a little too high or they're right on the spot. And so that's kind of been the pattern we've seen so far.
Yeah.
That one a little too far out to the right this time.
Yeah, if he's low in the zone, it's on the ground. He's not throwing strikes on the lower half of the zone at all at this point.
2-1 is the count. There's a good ball. 2-2, that's a strike.
That right there was the pitch Jevney should have been sitting on on a 3-1 count.
And that's another strike. That's a strikeout for Jevney.
The minute I sit there and say that he's not throwing strikes in the bottom of the zone, he throws two back-to-back and puts Jevney on the bench.
Something called the announcer's jinx.
That's it.
For the Raiders, number 23, Cam Jevney.
So now Cam Jevney up to bat for the Raiders. And that's a strike for Bush. So
now Bush was struggling to find the zone. All of a sudden, he's turned into Greg Maddox. He's painting it all over the place.
that one a little too outside, closer to the batter. 1-1 count here at the bottom of the fourth. That one's a strike. That was a little bit of a slower ball.
Yeah, that big sweeping curve took a lot off of it, but was still able to drop it into the zone.
So a 1-2 count. And that's a strike. That was by far the best inning that this Lander outfield has had all game. So that's the end of the bottom of the fourth. We're going to head to the bottom of the top of the fifth with Lander batting, and probably expecting a pitcher's change. Another one for the Raiders, and we'll be right back with that decision right after a couple of words from our ads.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
And back from ads, we are here at Roy Peck State, or the baseball field here in Riverton. Beautiful weather still, a little bit of a breeze, but hasn't affected any of the players really at all. And we have some changes with Addison Trujillo over the mound now for the Riverton Raiders. Braden Baker at first.
Number 4 up to bat, Doug Mallory.
So Mallory up to bat for the Tigers, or sorry, gosh dang it, have it for Lander.
Yeah, calling them the legends is hard.
Trujillo's first pitch a little too high. I have played basketball with Addison Trujillo a couple of times and also against him. Got to talk to him a couple of times about some college football as well. So.
You get to see the crazy dive last year. Twice that game.
Nice. I've known his dad.
And that's a good pitch from Trujillo. That's his first strike.
There you go. And so his
foul ball, a little contact, but a little late on the contact, so that'll be a foul ball. Count us 2-2. And with Addison last year, my junior year, at the regular, we always have a regular invite for basketball. As that's a good hit by Mallory.
You guys ran away.
And that is close, almost out of the park, and Mallory's going to make a run for second. He's going to stop there. Good job by the Riverton outfielders to get the ball back inside quickly. Nice hit.
Yeah, he absolutely hit that one effectively, drove it out there. Left fielder was playing up a little bit, and that is a long way to run back to try to make a play.
Yeah. But a nice job by the outfielders to get it back inside quickly so he couldn't get to third.
Yeah, limiting that to a double was definitely good defense by Riverton, keeping their fundamentals sound. So William Oland is coming to the plate. He's digging in.
Helio, that's another hit for Oland, and that will not, because Oland will make it to first. And second baseman will go to third. The ball will roll to third. So now you have runners on first and third. Kind of the first time we've seen any contact being hit at all for Lander.
Yeah, that was Cooper Olson, who just came into the game for Landon Jevney out there in right field. And first thing they do is they put it out there and just, a little flat-footed. Wasn't able to get a good jump on that ball at all.
Something I've noticed is that's a hit right down to third base, and that's just going to go home, and he's out. Good defense by the Raiders there.
Yeah, the runner was definitely moving on contact and really didn't see where the ball went. Third baseman was able to scoop that up clean, and he was dead to rights at home plate.
So that's the first out. Top of the fifth inning.
Oh, now you can dance, huh?
Up to bat is number, I believe that's 11.
You guys are fired.
Number 11, Kramer. Up to bat, another lefty. Something about the previous. Bush pitches with his right, but bats with his left. Little ambidextrous action there, is that's a little contact, but not soon enough. Goes and hits the gate behind the batter. And that's another hit. And that's going to go out to left side of the field, and now we have bases loaded for the first time for Lander tonight, if I can remember correctly. I don't think we've seen this yet.
Yeah, Lander's definitely getting a good look at contact on Trujillo. And as a result, they have been able to load the bases with only one out.
Trujillo, a little high on the pitch. Runners on all bases. So this is the position you want to be in if you're Lander. I went a little too high. Count is 2-0. Yeah, this is the position you want to be in if you're Lander to get back into this game. Almost. A little interesting. So now a 3-0 count. That's a good pitch from Trujillo.
Yeah, so the umpire wanted it down just a little bit more. I know the crowd wanted that first one to be a strike, but.
And that one's a little too low, so we'll have a walk, which means Lander will get their first points as the first inning. As the first baseman, or as the first batter makes it home. The score's now 9-3. Base is still loaded. And that's a strike with Eagle up to bat. And that's contact was made, but a foul ball as the ball rolls to the Lander dugout. Count 0-2.
Lander with a more traditional style lineup. As you get to the bottom half of it, the potency is a little bit diminished from the front end.
And that's contact, and that's all the way to the left side of the field. And that gets to the gate as Lander gets a 2 runners on home. And that's so the batter gets to second base. So 2 runners at home, and now all of a sudden Lander's kind of back in this thing.
Yeah, Eagle absolutely got a pitch to hit, whether you're potent or not. When you get a clean look at one right down the middle of the plate like that, it's hard not to drive it the way he did, and he crushed it to the left field fence.
And thinking about baseball, you blink, you could have a 9-2 lead, and all of a sudden it's cut to 4.
And that's exactly what we're seeing right here.
As the umpire wanted to call that one a strike, kind of showing a little, not much confidence in that call right there. Count is 1-0. And more contact is hit as that goes outside to the left, and that is a fly ball caught. Third baseman's going to run and slide. And it's safe as the ball was not caught by the catcher.
The throw was in time.
It was.
But the catcher was just not able to hold on to it and tried to make the tag really before he had the ball secured. It was there. Good defensive play by the left fielder. Made a nice grab, solid throw. That's kind of how you draw it up, but you got to, at the end of the day, make the catch to secure the tag.
So Riverton up 9-6. A great inning so far for Lander. As Watt comes up to bat, looking to see if he can do what every batter previously has done, and that's a good pitch by Trujillo. Strike number 1.
Yeah, looking to try to get some contact on it here.
And a swing and a miss. That's number 2 for Trujillo. Maybe taking out some frustration here on this batter. A little too low. As a runner on third base. And a swing and a miss, and that is a strikeout and the third out for the Raiders. So kind of puts an end to a momentum shifting top of the inning for Lander.
Yeah, absolutely. Trujillo made some good pitches. It wasn't like he wasn't throwing good pitches. They were strikes. But Lander was able to really kind of get honed in and start making some solid contact, put the ball where the fielder wasn't, drive it deep. And as a result, they were able to really stack up some runs in that inning, picked up 4, and have closed this to a 3-run game.
So if you're Riverton, kind of what is the plan here at the bottom of this 5th inning with still a couple of innings to go. What are you looking for here in the bottom of this inning?
So this is going to be Bush's 3rd inning on the mound. We've seen him. We've seen everything he can throw. And so as a result, at this point, they just need to pick their pitch to hit. When he goes to that slow-moving curve, he's throwing that for a strike consistently, but that is a hittable pitch. That's one I think they're going to have to turn on. The other thing is just be smart. Lander has shown that they're not the most adept at fielding, especially up the middle. So if they are able to put some good contact on the ball, they're giving their team the best shot of, manufacturing some runs, reestablishing their dominance, and getting an additional push on this lead.
Yeah, for sure. And there was, like you mentioned, up the middle, there's a big gap. And I'd say like in between kind of 2nd and 3rd base. So that's where most of the balls for Riverton has gone. And there's just no one there to recover the ball, or if there is, the ball just goes right through the glove as if there's a hole in it.
Yeah.
So,
leading off for your Riverton Raiders, number 37, Coulter Hikola.
So up to bat first at the bottom of this inning is Coulter
Hikola, who is leadoff hitter for the team and is facing Bush for his 2nd time.
As Bush throws a good ball, a little outside, but as you mentioned, Bush loves to throw those, and they have kind of figured that out. You got to start swinging at those. And a good hit, and it's fair, so he'll go to first. And he's going second, and he appears he'll stay there, and it's safe. So two base hits for Coulter, with Braden Baker up next to bat.
The double.
And that was it, exactly what you said. He went back to that same pitch. Hikola was ready for it, drove it right down the first base line, and had a stand-up double as a result.
Now Braden Baker up to bat. He has had a couple of nice hits. And there goes another one, kind of a little high, and that is a out for Braden Baker.
Yeah, Baker got just in front of that, and as a result, didn't make good contact when he made the contact.
So, kind of the star of the game for tonight, Bo Anderson up to bat. Who previously hit it out in the left field, almost outside of the park.
Yeah, Bo has definitely had some good cuts tonight.
That one a little too high. Bush has thrown 54 pitches previously.
Yeah, thus far Riverton has seen over 110 pitches in this game.
That one a little too low, a wild pitch, and so the runner from second will go third, and leading off decides not to go home, so he'll start backing back up to third base. So Anderson up to bat with a runner on third.
Third baseman tried to get cute there and sneak up behind him.
Bush to pitch, and Anderson's almost gotten hit in the face like 20 times tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if he just has what they call a hittable face or not, but they sure seem like they're trying to hit it.
Count is 3-0, and that's a strike.
So they call the 3-1 count the hitter's delight because essentially you've got to get something to hit here. And if Anderson's looking for that, he could do some serious damage.
I'm pretty confident in mine, but I could definitely.
And a little outside as Anderson will get the walk.
Okay, but he calls that.
So you wanna start laying odds on whether or not Anderson tries to take second?
If I had money, yeah, I would.
Next up to bat.
So Anderson on first now.
Addison Trujillo.
The last time he was on.
Anderson and Bush were playing cat and mouse for about a good 5 minutes.
So we're going to see Bush is already looking at him, just not even.
He hasn't started on like some weird silent period.
And that's a strike as Anderson will take second.
Called strike, and he takes second on defensive indifference. They weren't going to throw it. You've got a runner on third. But now it puts the pressure on, a passed ball, a wild pitch, almost certainly scores a run.
And Trujillo makes contact. That'll be way outside. And once again, our PA announcer
having a little fun.
Having fun and freaked me out the first time.
Got us all the first time.
A little outside for Bush, so count is 1-2. And a little low.
That one's away.
And it'll be a close call here. And he's safe. Runner is safe. Nice slide. Puts Riverton back on the board.
Because he dropped it? Is that why we're
That one right there was as close as you're going to get, but securing the ball and making the tag is still one of the most difficult things to do in the field on a play at the plate.
Absolutely. So now Bo Anderson is on third base with Trujillo still up to bat. Count 2-2. Bush pitching his 64th right here. And that is too high. And Anderson, of course, will take advantage of it and get home for the Raiders. So now Riverton kind of getting more aggressive.
Yeah.
Following the momentum that Lander gave last inning. So.
Yeah, they're definitely playing hard. They're taking advantage of the mistakes. And I mean, Bush's arm, he's at 64 pitches. He's going to be throwing about the 130th pitch that this team has seen as he just draws the walk. And now Trujillo is on first, one out still.
Number 13, Jamison Spradlin.
So Jamison Spradlin up to bat now.
Spradlin with the little bow there as he comes to the plate.
A little outside to the left for Bush. That'll be a ball.
I don't know if Spradlin's noticed it or not, but the entire second base side is wide open.
It is absolutely, and that pitch is a little right. Wide right.
There is literally no one between Spradlin and 150 feet to the right fielder if he could put the ball on that side of the field.
That one too high. Count 3-0. Spradlin kind of itching to get a swing at it.
Yeah, nothing's even been close to the plate here in the last 5 pitches.
Can imagine Bush's arm probably getting a little tired now. And that's a strike, so.
Yeah, and he went back to that slow sweeping curve where he's had some success with that.
Seems to be his signature pitch. Count is 3-1. A swing and a miss for Jamison. So now counts 3-2. With Trujillo on first base. And a little too high, and Jamison will get the walk, and Trujillo will move to second base.
Oh, yes!
Do a lap! Do a lap! Do a lap! No, the pitcher's going catcher and pitcher.
Catcher's going to have a conversation here with the pitcher. Somewhere in that conversation, there's got to be, how's your arm holding up? You've thrown 70 pitches.
Can you feel your arm?
After an in-depth conversation of about 10 seconds, catcher comes back. Bush looks like he's ready to go. It's Martin stepping up to the plate.
Can imagine soreness is a real thing if you pitch this many pitches the next day. As
Martin,
sorry. Martin gets a little contact on that one.
Yeah.
Too late, though.
Don't take it too bad. My handwriting is terrible, so if you can even understand that we've got, letters on the page, you're doing pretty well there, Andrew.
Oh, man, it's all good. You should see mine.
So just trying to stay on top of things. Runners on first and second here, and Martin just looking for an opportunity to get a good cut on one.
A little too low. So Bush now at 70, I think would be 73 pitches. Yeah, 73 pitches for Bush.
There's some major leaguers that don't throw 73 pitches.
That's a good hit for Martin. And we'll go. Second goes to third. First goes to second. And now third will go home. Addison Trujillo taking advantage of that. Puts the 12th point on the board for Riverton Raiders. Jameson on third base.
Center fielder got a late jump on that one, and then he just didn't put a whole lot of arm on it to get the guy at third. They held up because you just didn't know if he was going to get to it. And so getting the guy at third was a real possibility, but the throw was off. The third baseman had to go get it. It fell right in front of him. That's an incredibly hard play. And I think this is going to be the end for Bush on the mound.
Overall, I will say Bush, he had some impressive throws, and mentioned he loved that outside throw that got a lot of our batters.
Yeah, Bush did a heck of a job to get out there and throw 74 pitches, keep what was becoming a runaway game, and he came into the third inning close, especially with some of the defensive miscues. Bush has nothing to be ashamed of.
Absolutely not.
And so it looks like Mallory's still behind the plate. Looks like Troops is coming to the mound, and Troops will be taking over the pitching responsibilities. And so, Andrew, we're here in the bottom of the fifth inning. It's your first game on the call. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I didn't really know what to expect coming into this. I think I'm kind of getting a little bit more comfortable, getting a better understanding of it all.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, I think you're doing an excellent job on the play-by-play. You keep us engaged, and, man, I appreciate the work.
No, thank you for being with me for my first baseball call.
Tickets. Go buy a couple of raffle tickets for your chance at a fully guided, full day, one trip for two.
I don't think we ever called anything during the football season, so.
Yeah, well, you got to play quite a bit in the basketball season, and, Shoshone had a good year.
We did, absolutely.
And so
made it to state for the first time since the 80s, I believe it was.
Oh, man, I had a blast calling regionals, calling those Shoshone games.
In that Gray Bowl game, I was, standing there. I was like, this is the first time I've stood since I broke my leg, and I'm like standing there. I'm super nervous, and like they pulled it off, and it was one of the best feelings I've ever had.
Absolutely, man. That was those regional games were fantastic. I went out and I did a helmet fitting at Shoshone earlier this week, and doing bike helmets with some of the smaller kids. And I had some of the kids there. They hear my voice and they're like, "You call the Shoshone basketball games, don't you?"
That's awesome. That's always got to feel good.
It does feel good. I'm like, yes, I do, and it's a blast.
Yeah, no, basketball season was awesome. Made it to state. That was an awesome experience. I never got to experience that.
Yeah.
Freshman year, I wasn't on the varsity team, but that was the last time we made it to state. Sophomore year, we failed to. Junior year, we were close. And then the senior year, we made it. So it was a really cool experience.
Absolutely. So now we're back in as Yates steps in.
New pitcher at the mound for Lander.
Yeah, it looks like Troops has come in. I always like to watch a pitcher warm up.
Troops a little outside.
So he's got a very unique delivery point that I noticed in his warm-ups.
That one a little low. Only one out.
I hit my first home run planting the lights.
And that one a little too high, so count will be 3-1 now. Ooh, right in the back. Yikes. So he'll get to walk.
Well, Paxton stood there. There wasn't no getting out of the way of that when
And
it was
he
coming
knew it
right
was coming.
for him.
He not much you can do in that situation. Just kind of take it and go to first base.
So the delivery point that I was making a comment about earlier is, in a lot of ways, Troops looks like he is throwing at the hitter. He has an over-the-top release, but it is very batter-driven if they are on the right side of the plate.
A little low.
And so as a result of that, if he has any offness at all as he starts to release that, it's going to come inside and right hard on the hitter.
A little high. Kind of going around everywhere but the actual box that he's supposed to be throwing at.
Well, and Olsen doesn't help him. Olsen is one of the smaller players on the team, so there's not a big strike zone.
And bases were loaded. I didn't even notice as Jamison takes home.
J-Mo could have scored 3 times on that play.
So that's the 13th, I believe, would be the 13th point,
13th
correct?
run.
Yes.
Yep, they have gotten back everything they lost in the top of this inning.
All the momentum that Lander had is gone.
And again, that one was coming right at Olsen.
And I want another too high. This will be a walk. So bases will be loaded.
Next up to bat for your Riverton Raiders, number 23, Cam Jevney.
For Jevney.
Cam's already been hit with a pitch once tonight.
And almost again. Nice little dodge. Now one a little too high, so Lander's new pitcher kind of struggling a little bit to find his rhythm. And almost hit again. Count is 3-0. And a little too far right, and this will be a walk. So the Raiders will get their 14th run. Been an impressive inning for the Raiders. Like you mentioned, gaining everything that they lost and getting it back as they overtake Lander's 4 runs at the top of the inning. Now now Riverton has 5, and we're gonna have another kind of gathering at the mound, kind of like the 20th time this has happened.
Yeah, I mean, Heichel is getting ready for his 715th at bat in this game. And, the danger right now is that with Troops struggling with his control and the way he releases the ball, I mean, legitimately, the Riverton batters are dodging the pitches.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a result of that, there is always that possibility if he hits another guy that the umpires will make him make a change just because he's just not under control enough to be on the mound.
Lead off for your Raiders, number 37, Coulter Hakeloff.
Coulter up to bat, as maybe you mentioned, for the 700th time.
Yeah, I want to say this is Heichela's 5th at bat.
I would also probably agree with you. He's probably batted once every inning, as that's the first strike, I believe.
Now that one got over the plate-ish. Close enough for.
And Heichela takes a swing at it, and that's a miss. Good swing.
Yeah, that one looked high in the zone. Might have been just out of the zone. It was.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Bases are loaded. And Heichela will swing at that one, and that'll be another foul ball.
Heichela likes him up in the zone like that, and so you can get him to chase at eye level.
That one a little low, hits the umpire.
And that's the only thing that kept that one from getting away from the catcher to the other end of the world, was it caught the umpire. That's a tough gig. I mean, you stand there behind the catcher and you have a little mask and a little chest protector, but at the end of the day,
it's kind of almost like you're asking for it.
Yeah, it's got a tough deal.
Heichela takes a swing at it, good swing, but that'll go right to the third baseman. That'll be an out.
And that was a smart play by the third baseman. You know, he could have gotten confused. He could have tried to make a play beyond that. He took the sure out at home plate. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Stop the bleeding.
Third baseman being the previous pitcher, Bush. So nice play by him.
Bush has shown some good baseball IQ throughout the game.
And that's a strike.
And that might have been the first legitimate strike, really in there, clear-cut strike he's thrown.
And a swing, and the first baseman cannot stop it. As Braden Baker gets to first base, and we get a run.
So Baker on one leg is able to leg it out off of the first baseman's miscue. Second baseman had a long way to go in order to do that.
Kind of another fundamental error that Lander has been struggling with all night. Just get your mitt in the dirt.
Now you'll notice at first Baker, because of the injury, is able to have a pinch runner for him. He's not out of the game, but there is a pinch runner for him over on first base because of the leg injury.
Bo Anderson up to bat as the lead has sprung back to almost 10. Anderson really wanted to swing at that one, but a little too high, so a good choice.
Yeah, he was definitely doing everything he could there to keep from cutting loose on it.
That'll be a strike. Anderson looking for kind of an exclamation point to kind of cap off this inning for the Raiders as they have bases loaded. Count as 2-1. Anderson wanted to swing a little too far out to the right, so count will be 3-1. As we've mentioned over the broadcast, this would be a time for a big hit. And that's a strike.
That outside corner of the plate that has been a consistent call by the umpire tonight.
Full count here. A little too high, and so Anderson will walk, and Riverton will get another run. So now officially a 10-point lead. Literally all the momentum Leonard had is completely gone.
Yeah, that definitely drained out as Trujillo comes back to the plate for the second time this inning.
Trujillo.
Trio can help his own cause if he can turn one around here.
A little too far out right, but you never know. Count is 1-0. That's a strike.
Nice on the inside corner. That's a pitch that he should be able to make with that delivery and release point. That inside strike is one that could be very difficult for a batter to handle.
A little too high for Trujillo, so bases are loaded. Still for the Raiders. And that's a strike, another one of those outside pitches that from up here doesn't really look like one, but
feels like that would have been a long way for the bat to go.
Absolutely. Count is 2-2. And Trujillo takes a swing at it that is high up in the air. And fundamentals, and he drops it. And he runs, and he is safe. So we have another run, 2 of them, I do believe.
So Trujillo, with a pop-up to the second baseman, drives in 2, and the inning will continue.
Long inning.
Second baseman's had a tough day. He's had multiple plays that just have not gone his way.
As Lander's outfield has really struggled all night.
And now Jamison Spradlin comes to the plate as Lander's second pitcher of the inning, Troops, has thrown 30 pitches in this one inning.
Jamison up to bat, strike and a play at second. Catcher with the right idea, but just not enough. I don't even know what to say. The ball was wide right.
Trujillo takes second, and there was a throw, kind of, but it was not going to make a play on Trujillo there at second.
And it almost hit.
Oh, come on. Put it in your pocket. Just let it hit you.
Jamison decides he's not going to risk a career in the Marines by taking that pitch to the lower half of his knee. I don't blame him.
Jamison takes a swing at it. A little too late on that one, so that'll be a foul ball. Good swing. So count is 1-2 with runners on second and third. Here at the bottom of this long inning. Jamison takes another swing. This is another high ball, and it's gonna be a foul. Good effort.
There's a lot of room off the first base side. The first baseman was doing everything he could to find it and run it down. He just was not able to get there.
He dove a little forward, and the ball was still back there. Good effort, though. You can never talk down bad on good effort.
No, that was one of those where it just did not work out. Would have been a hard play no matter how it went.
A little low, so count now at 2-2.
I have to believe that Riverton's pitcher's got to be ice cold by the time this inning flips around.
Absolutely.
I mean, Trujillo's been on base half the day.
Full count now.
You got it, babe.
Defend the plate.
Hey, is it just me? I'm at anything close now. Be ready. I'm at 37.
And that is a strikeout. And that is the long-awaited third out here at the bottom of this inning. So an 8-run inning for the Riverton Raiders, way to really change and shift momentum, as Lander had a great beginning to the inning and Riverton kind of just shifted momentum, and now all of it's gone. The energy that Lander had is completely gone, and you can feel it.
Absolutely. There is just nothing left of the momentum that was there. As I said, Riverton's pitcher's got to be ice cold, but, you know, at this point it's 17-6 at the end of the fifth. Lander's thrown almost 180 pitches in this game.
That's crazy. So we'll be right back with the beginning of the sixth inning here here at senior night for the Riverton Raiders after a couple words from our ads.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Back from our ads to begin the sixth inning. Up to bat for Lander would be number 10, Humphreys. Humphreys, yes. Mr. Helio still at the mound, and that first one will be a ball, so let's see how fast this inning will go.
So Humphreys is he's had some tough at-bats, but he's hung in there.
He has, and that one's a little low for Addison. Still really nice weather for some baseball, a little bit of a breeze. Not too chilly. The sun's still out as Humphrey swings and misses. So score 17-6. Another swing and a miss for Humphreys. Addison with two good pitches right there.
Yeah, Humphreys is not going to get cheated in this at bat. He is taking his cuts.
And a swing and a miss. That one was a little too far for Humphreys to reach out and make any contact with, so that'll be the first out. And, you know, throughout the game, Lander has really been outmatched with Riverton's pitchers, and it's obviously shown. The scoreboard speaks for itself.
Yeah, you know, where we see Lander scoring runs, it has been related to kind of miscues, not the things that you would expect of a team that's really trying to make the play there. As Riverton's pitching has absolutely been all around the plate. A lot of strikes, forcing Lander to have to do something.
And they have had 5 different pitchers, all four of them being seniors for senior night, and all 5 of them have done a phenomenal job as Addison throws a strike and a ball. That one a little outside of the right. Addison did kind of have he was throwing really good pitches, and a lot of contact was being hit, and with how much contact was being made, you'd think that score would be higher for Lander, and a high swing, and that'll go way left into someone's backyard over there.
Absolutely. He was trying to take that one to the high school.
So count is 2-2.
I don't know that I'd leave one hanging for Mallory after seeing that.
And a low, that'll be good play, and Braden Baker will make the catch at first base, so that's its second out.
So you've got 2 strikeouts thus far.
Next up to bat, number 17, William Oland.
William Oland, who was the starting pitcher for Lander, is stepping in to take his cuts now against Rayo.
Lander's energy is really gone. The energy's gone from momentum shift. You're cutting the lead. You're only down 4, and now it's gone to get me back on the bus. I would like to go home.
Yeah, it's one
Good
thing to
pitch.
cut a 9-2 lead to 3. It's another thing for them to then come back, rack up 8 runs on you, and extend the lead out even further.
And a good swing, and that is a fly to left field, and it is caught. So quick 3 outs once again for the for the Lander, and kind of been the story of the game. So at the bottom of the inning, Riverton Raiders will come out and bat once again after a couple of words from our ads.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun, $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment, and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th inning, number 33.
All right, so we are back in the action as Martin is fixing to step in to face Troops. And it is going to be the continuation of the 6th inning. 39 pitches in for Troops. And he launches a ball here for his first pitch of the inning.
Kind of interesting to see how the Lander outfield responds to what just happened at the top of the inning.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see how the fielding picks up behind Troops, because Riverton seems to have kind of figured out how to get the bat on the ball.
There's a good swing, but not quite able to make contact there.
Yeah, at this point, there's no choking up on the bat. There's no trying to dance around it. They're just up there taking the big cuts.
Too high. Count is 3-1.
You should have played like TV off, or not like us if you were doing kind of.
Most of those kids are Lamar County dirty.
Well, and they're also.
Well, I mean, I can't play the words.
I mean, let's just tell.
And that one almost connects the strike zone, but not quite, so it'll be a walk.
The walk brings up number 21, Paxton Yates.
Paxton Yates now up to bat.
For a white guy. Oh my god. This is scary. It's getting scary.
Well, the energy in the PA booth is not diminished.
Yates will swing it right down the middle. As we've mentioned, there's a big gap, and that's where the ball goes. Runner goes from first to second, and Yates gets to first base. So now you have runners on first and second. As Cooper Olson up to bat now.
Cooper with that diminutive strike zone.
Cooper Olson.
You know, if Troops can't get it into the breadbasket pretty early on this, it's hard to not walk him.
I would do that red hot chili peppers. Can't stop.
Troops with a kind of a low pitch, but Cooper decides to swing at it.
Yeah, he definitely swept that one across the plate.
Oh. They're throwing bottles over the field.
Who?
And that one, another swing and a miss for Olson. So count as 0-2.
Hey, why don't we play that?
Little too high.
I feel like that'd be a pick-me-up.
With Troops, it's only pitched 2 innings, has 47 pitches now.
Yeah, he literally got the 3 outs of the last inning and has not gotten any yet.
And contact is made for Olson. Second goes to third, and you're going to miss. And now bases are loaded. Good hit, good play by the Raiders.
Yeah, the Bush took a weird angle on that ball. He played it hard. It was going to be a hard play, but largely I think it's because it got to him faster than he thought it was going to.
Absolutely. So now Cam Jevney up to bat for the Raiders. Kind of just goes back to the fundamental things for Lander, as Jevney's first swing is miss.
Well, unless something goes incredibly strange, the inning appearance of Heikkila is going to happen in the next at-bat, as he will show up again here for his 6th at-bat as we come to the 6th inning. In his last at-bat, he was on fire.
Outside, a little bit too far into the other batting box. And that'll be connect, and that'll hit him.
Jevney gets his 2nd hit of the day, drives in a run, as that one caught him in the lower back.
So that's another run, though, for the Raiders. I believe it should be the 19th run, is what we have, yes.
Yep. Yep, and I think that is going to be the end of the game for Troops after 52 pitches.
And
so we will have another pitcher change.
So Troops, not a great show. Kind of kind of hard to follow up what Bush did as well, but he also hit like 4 people.
He was just not able to get his control under him, and as a result, coming into pitch is going to be trying to get a number. Number 75, so it's going to be Charles Watt. One thing we can say after watching Watt in the bat is Watt is definitely fearless. And so he can sit there and hold his own. We're going to see what he can do getting it across the plate, as he will be the 4th pitcher of the night on what has been a 200-pitch night through the 6th inning.
It's kind of been a roller coaster for Lander. You know, they came out, a lot of energy, no scores for about, I believe that was like 3 innings. Had a heck of a beginning of an inning, and then Riverton took away all of the momentum that they had. Now the energy's dead, and it looks like, honestly, nobody wants to be out there right now.
Yeah, so now here comes Watt as Heikela comes up, bases loaded, no outs for the 6th time.
I think Lander came in with the right mentality to try and spoil some senior night fun, but really just outmatched all across the board, in all honesty.
Yeah, there's definitely, I mean, Lander is building their Legion program. They are, they've got some good pieces. They're doing some things that I think are very positive, very good. And so, but at the same time, Riverton made state last year. They brought most of that team back. They're experienced, they're sound, they're good. And this is one of those times where that really is demonstrated. Even when they faced some adversity and Lander started to close, Riverton was able to pull it together, put the bat on the ball, drive runs across the board, and really open this thing out.
Yeah, so Lander, what they would call in the NBA is like a rebuilding team, essentially. Just trying to put the pieces together, who goes where, who will be, like our long-term guy, who will be the star of our show. And, as you mentioned, Riverton has had a lot of experience bringing back a lot of guys, and so it pays dividend at the end of the day.
Absolutely. So we're going to go with a scoreboard correction. We're going to go with 18-6, not 19-6. I'm not sure how we got separated that way, but we did. And so, as I say, I like to watch the warm-ups. My biggest concern is going to be that we've had more wild pitches and passed balls on the front end here. And so this could get very interesting very fast as Heikela comes to the plate.
And a little outside, but they'll call that a strike because they've been doing all night.
Heikela with a chance to add to his totals for tonight.
Low swing. Still got contact with it, foul ball. Count will now be 1-2.
Yeah, I don't know that he really wanted to swing at that one, but I think he had committed early, and when it came inside on him, he just tried to fight it off.
A little bit too late to pull back. 0 outs. And that'll be hit kind of in the back shoulder blade area.
So they're going to say it hit his bat, so it ends up being a foul ball. So even though it hit him, it hit his bat, and it is a foul ball.
He didn't swing. No, he didn't swing. It hit his back, and then it hit his bat. Give him a space.
And that'll be a swing, but the pitcher's...
Yeah, he runners out because the base is occupied. So that's our first out. That's a strikeout for Watt, but kind of got that one on Grace because he squarely hit Heikela in the back.
Yeah.
And I think Heikela was just trying to get out.
So Heikela will kind of walk off a little frustrated. And rightfully so. I'm 100% sure they did not feel good at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Baker wants to be standing there either at this moment. And so it's, and this is one of the things I do like about youth sports. You'd have the umpire out there working the middle of the field, but he is doing some coaching and trying to help White as he's on the mound. Just give him some insights, some tips to help him try to keep it in and doing what he needs to do. And, that's not cheating. That's not doing anything wrong. He's helping this kid develop, and I think that's exactly what we should do in a game that has gotten this far apart.
Absolutely. So that pitch for Watt will be a strike count as 2-1. And a good ball, and he will make contact with it. Braden Baker will run and take first, and then there will be a runner that goes home. Uh-oh, and that'll be an out as weren't paying too much attention there. Kind of a fundamental error.
Yeah, the runner held up at third, really just trying to keep things reasonable, and as a result, the runner that was at second was coming around third and to third and just kind of got caught in no man's land. So Baker again will be pinch run for because of the leg injury.
Number 19, lefty, Bo Anderson.
So Bo Anderson now trying out left-handed. Why not? You're up 13.
Try to hit left-handed, yeah. Why not? By this point, you might as well start batting the other way. Riverton with a very right-heavy lineup, so.
And he'll make contact with it, and I lost the ball.
That's all right. That one went way out there.
Yeah, probably in. So Bo Anderson makes contact on his left side.
Yeah, that's not nearly as easy as you want to think. Hitting a baseball is hard.
Now one a little far to the left. Count 2-1.
Of course, Anderson might be hitting from the left because he just doesn't want to get hit on the right.
Very true. And he'll hit it.
Holy smokes.
And it'll go to the stands far right.
He absolutely pulled that one. That is not an easy hit at all, and he got a good swing on that.
Oh,
took a little bit off of it, and that is a strikeout.
Why not? Why not try that for Bo Anderson? So at the end of the, I believe it's the end of the 6th inning. That would be correct. At the end of the 6th inning, the Riverton Raiders keep building onto their lead with a 2-run inning, and the score is now 19-6. So we're going to take a break and be back with the beginning of the 7th after a few words.
Life moves fast, and Range Internet is your high-speed partner. From working the ranch, running your business, or just out having fun. $80 1 gig internet from Range keeps you going at life speed. Fast and reliable service, all backed by local experts with the latest in online security. Only $80 a month, with no contracts and no phone lines required. Don't just follow the herd. Lead the way. Visit range.net and discover how $80 1 gig internet can help you live your West life.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
Discover Thermopolis is proud to support Bobcat Sports. Discover Thermopolis has anything you may need for that craft project: artwork, leatherwork, knitting, and embroidery. They also have fun and unique gifts, novelty socks, and Wyoming and Thermopolis themed items. They also have the country's largest selection of hot sauce.
And there's more coming.
Don't be afraid of the heat. Discover Thermopolis at 541 Broadway Street. Go Bobcats!
All right, so we do have a pitching change as Coulter Heikkila comes to the mound, pitching to Bush. And his first pitch is a high strike. So the story of this inning is over at first base, we have Jamison Spradlin, and that is the only position he has not played for the Raiders as a player. So he has now officially played every position on the diamond as a Raiders player. No wonder in his bio at the beginning of the game we called him a utility player. There's just nothing he cannot cover on the field.
Top of the 7th, count is 3-1. And contact was made, and it'll be high. And they caught it. I do believe that was Bo Anderson out there in the outfield to make the catch, so that's an out. Story of the game.
Sound fundamental baseball. He called it. Let the second baseman know to get out of the way. So Kramer steps up, and Eichel is around the plate. He can pitch to contact at this point, and
Kramer makes contact. That's another outfield over there to believe that's another Bo Anderson catch. So 2 outs, both by Bo Anderson.
I think J-Mo's probably hoping somebody will hit something on the ground so he can make a play at first. But right now, Bo Anderson is just catching them out there in center field.
We've had a couple chances. Ooh.
A little out to the right.
We're going to give it a little beat. We're going to go.
Little low again, so still a lot of people here.
Yeah, they're definitely not bailing out.
That's a strike. There's the call. That's been seemingly called all night.
Yeah, he has consistently made that a strike. Just
too high.
A little high.
Otherwise, would have been perfect. Count 3-1.
And he's going to call it a walk. It was definitely all around the plate there.
Absolutely.
And so Troops draws the walk. Gives Eagle a chance to take some cuts. Eagle absolutely crushed one earlier. Actually might have had the hit of the game as he drove one over the left fielder right to the fence to drive in 2 runs earlier.
And there it is again.
There it is.
And that'll be a little short, but the outfielder will make it the catch. And that is 3 outs in the blink of an eye once again. So we'll head to the bottom of the 7th inning. I believe that is the game.
They are going to call it. So it's 7 innings. They are going to call it 19-6, Riverton over Lander.
And the final, your Riverton Raiders, 19 over Lander with 6.
So this was a good senior night, super enjoyable for Riverton.
Absolutely.
Said Lander's got some pieces. They're building that program. They're doing some good things, but too much Riverton tonight for them.
They showed Lander flashes of potential that they can have. I was really impressed by a couple of their pitches, a couple of their batters, but once again, we just mentioned Riverton outnumbered them in pretty much every category.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, Andrew, it was your first game. Feel pretty good?
I do feel pretty good. I'm a little hungry, but I think think it went pretty good. I enjoyed this.
I get that. Well, man, I know you graduate on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Congratulations for that.
Thank
and
you.
man, I'm looking forward to calling several more games with you this season.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it too. Thank you.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Roy Peck Field. We look forward to being with you guys next weekend. I will be here for the Roy Peck tournament, as we are going to be playing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Action all around. Come out to the games. We're going to have a great time, or watch us right here on the Wyo Today YouTube channel. Remember, folks, stay safe out there. Every trip, every time, buckle up and make sure that you are not driving distracted. Don't text and drive. Thank you so much. For Andrew Garcia, I am Marshall Whitaker. Have a great weekend.